heavier, getting thicker, and depends on, let's say Harley takes 2050. Why you put 2050 for Harley? Because the gaps between the ports. You want to be sure that you have enough oil between the ports. If you put in 40 in Harley, noise will develop. Why? Because you don't have enough oil between the ports. You want to be sure that you have enough oil between the ports. That's why you put higher grade. Does it run hotter? I mean, remember when we talked about you have to have what's called operating temperature. So does Harley run hotter? Yes. When Harley doesn't move, there's no ventilation to cool it down. Yes, it's gonna get hotter there. If the bike is idling for 5 minutes and there's no ventilation, yeah, it's gonna get hotter. That's why you have to have a radiator. Because radiator is gonna do what? Cooling system is gonna do what, guys? Cooling system is gonna do what? It's gonna maintain the engine temperature all the time. It doesn't matter if you're moving or you're stopping. Cooling system will maintain the engine temperature. Remember, the engine, to give you the highest horsepower, you have to have a range. We call it what? Operating temperature. You don't go higher, you don't go lower. It has to be in the range. The radiator system will give you that range all the time. If you depend on the air, like no cooling system, this is gonna be maybe above or below. So you make it hotter on Harley if the bike is not moving. The word multigrade. Anybody heard about multigrade? Have you guys seen it on the cans? Multigrade. So now we know multigrade means what. I have here a chart that's going to show you multigrade. This is the one that represents what? Different oil, weight. And look here. Look at 1030 and look at 1040. 1040 is what? Covers different temperature, right? 1550. Cover. Here is the cold area. Here is the hot area. So these oils are multigrade. All these oils are multigrade. All these oils are multigrade because look at temperature here. 020 means what? If you have 020, if you have a car and the cap says 020, so you measure. So that oil is good for what? 0 Fahrenheit, because that's 0, and all the way to what? To 20. What else? 030 is gonna cover more areas. 040 is gonna cover more. Now this is 30. So now I'm gonna go back one step. How about 5? So here you have 0. Here you have 5. How about down here? If this is multi-grade oil, these are not. Yes.
When the engine is old, you start using a different type of oil, right? Usually for like a car, like if it has.
Yeah, if the engine has a lot of mileage,
yeah.
you may use thicker oil to do what? To compensate for the gaps between the engine ports.
Oh, after wear and tear.
Yeah. So let's say you have a bike has 60,000 miles, and you put the oil recommended for that bike, and you can hear noise now. Noise means what? Means you have clearance between ports. You wanna compensate for that. Probably you may add different weight, thicker oil, and it may take the noise away.
If not, then.
Yeah, higher weight. On automotive, if you have a car that over 100, 150, you may go for different. By the way, the manufacturer doesn't say that.
Yeah.
That's aftermarket research.
So usually for a car like 200, 250,000,
Yeah, you gotta
build car, you gotta get either sell it or rebuild it. But for a motorcycle, what would be the common mileage?
Like over 50.
50,000 for the engine motorcycle.
You know why? Because the engine runs hard. It runs higher RPM. The friction is almost double the other
Really?
one. Yeah, because runs double.
Oh.
The engine runs double. Have you noticed that?
I thought a car would take more because it has
No.
to move more weight.
No.
Therefore, it would no.
The engine runs almost double. For,
So look for a used motorcycle with what, 20,000 miles? That's a lot.
so,
So instead of using a higher weight, you've got a high mileage motorcycle, what about synthetic oil as opposed to regular?
synthetic oil has different weight as well.
Well, the same weight, but synthetic.
Same weight, yeah. But the problem with synthetic oil sometimes is not good for some motorcycles. Yeah, synthetic oil is not good for some motorcycles. I noticed that. Like sometimes you put bubble one on some, and then you can hear the noise from the ticking noise from the valves, stuff like this. You answer your question?
No.
No. What's your question again?
Well, the question was, you said for higher weight, for higher mileage bikes, it's might be better to go to a higher weight,
You can do the same thing with synthetic,
but still a higher weight.
but higher weight with high mileage. Is this chart good? You guys like it? Should I bring it in exam?
It's colorful.
Yeah. Now the SAE 10, 20, 30, it's only a little bit of, you know, like, what is that, in between?
In between?
10,
Oh.
On the bottom there, the SAE, just the number, 10, 20,
Oh,
30,
down here?
40. Yeah, what is that?
Put it on file, something better.
Just
It's not on file.
This one is just a comparison to show you the multi-grade and to show you the single grade. That's the whole thing. It's just comparison.
You should share it on campus. You can share that on campus.
the range is very small.
Uh-huh.
You can share that on campus.
Okay. I'll put in Canvas, no problem. But you understand now, multi-grade has to do what? So viscosity doesn't change. The whole idea is what? Viscosity doesn't change under different temperatures.
So on that chart, which is multi-grade? Was that everything multi-grade?
So this is better than this one because this one will cover more temperature. This one is gonna target only certain temperatures. It doesn't cover that wide as wide as the other one. Okay, let's